비록 A4지만
네, 거기 딱 한 장씩만 가지고 올라갈 수가 있어요. 한 장씩. 네, 한
Okay,
페이지.
now we would like to get started the first round of Topia debate competition 2014. So I would like to call upon the Prime Minister to give us the speech. Ms. Rice and
Good afternoon. My name is Yuki, and I am the Prime Minister for the government. The motion on this floor is, this House agrees that city life is better than country life. We will define the motion as meaning city as central of one country's politics, economy, and culture where many people live. And for country, we will define it as a place far apart from city where less people live and not developed by people. We, the government team, strongly support this motion. We have 3 reasons for supporting this motion. I will present the first reason, and my Deputy Prime Minister will present the rest. Our first reason is that we can get more services. We believe this because living in the country leaves you with limited access to medical, cultural, and other services that you can get from city. When you're living in city, everything you need is around your house. If your academy is too far to walk, we have buses to take you there. Speaking of academy, we can get to have many choices to find the best one. That means the best services are provided by the best academy. For example, here in Jungye campus, we have more extracurricular activities that we can find that we won't find in academies in the countryside. But when you're living in country, even bus stop is far away from your house. Furthermore, in the city, there are plenty of hospitals, so when you're sick, you can easily find a hospital near your place. But in the countryside, when you need to go to the emergency room, it would take a long time to get there since there aren't many. So living in the city is better than living in the countryside. Thank you.
the speaker has spoken for 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Now the first speaker from the opposition side.
Ladies and gentlemen and honorable judges, we think we think that country is better than city. I wanna give rebuttal for Prime Minister. Prime Minister doesn't give evidence that city has convenience buildings, and I can't trust that city has many convenience buildings because it doesn't have evidence. So I'll start my presentation. According to the United States Cancer Association, ultraviolet particle can make mortality 7% rise, and cardiovascular disease and respiratory organ disease mortality could be 12% rise. Also, according to Air Korea and COP, we can know that how city has dirty air quality. Do you remember London smoke? London smoke made 12,000 people died or handicapped. It was happening in city, and Third Federation for environmental had research that Seoul citizens 63% think Seoul has severe air quality. Also, according to Nonghyuk Farm Village Institute leader Kim Yong-do, good table can improve dietary life. So many people migrate to country. Country has good tables, so we can have good health in country. According to CDC, sulfur dioxide and sodium chloride is one of finest. It can make heart disease, lung cancer, emphysema, and others. Like this disease, it happens in cities, so we think country is better than city, and that Prime Minister said that we need city has a lot of hospitals and like this stuff, but we can know that country people are healthier than city people, so country doesn't need many hospitals than city. That is why country has not more hospitals than city. So we think country is better than city. Thank you for listening.
The speaker has spoken for 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Now, the second speaker from the government side is Vice
Good evening, my name is Matilda and I'm the Deputy Prime Minister for the government. I will rebuttal what the leader of the opposition said and then continue to our argument. But first, I will defend our Prime Minister's argument. The Prime Minister gave evidence that it had a lot of bus stops and there was a lot of academy. And also there are a lot of hospitals so you can use it. But you said she didn't say any evidence. Now I'll rebuttal what the leader of the opposition said. The leader of the opposition said the air in the city is really bad. But if you use pesticide in the city, then it pollutes the air and it pollutes the water and it also pollutes the soil. Then the air in the city and country is not that different. Now I will turn to my argument. Our team's second argument is it is easier for you to find a job. For example, in the country, most of the people are just farmers. But if you live in the city, almost all the people have a different job and you can find the job that you want and you can earn more money than you live in the country. The opposite team might say that because there are a lot of people who want that job, so people won't have a lot of jobs. But not only full-time jobs, there are part-time jobs. So people can do it a lot and they can have a lot of jobs too. My second reason is that the city can be safer. At the city, there are a lot of police stations, so you can call them if you are in danger or crimes happen. But if you go to a country, then it can be dangerous because there aren't a lot of police stations. There is an example. This was a real case. A thief broke into a house where grandparents and their grandsons lived. That was happened in the country. The thief killed them and took all their money. The body was found later, about a week later. That was because the people couldn't find them because the neighbors were far away and the police didn't know it. So I think that city life is better than country life. Thank you.
Thank you. The speaker has spoken for 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Now we would like to call upon the Deputy Leader of the Opposition from the government opposition side. Ms. Rice.
Hello, my name is Samuel and I am Deputy Leader of the Opposition. I had argument and rebuttal from Deputy Prime Minister. However, I am lucky that Deputy Prime Minister talked about crime rate because my sentence is about crime rate. She said that she argued that in the countryside there are many pesticides so that the water and soil can be ruined. However, the word pesticide is about the insects that eat crops from the farmers made. Also, she said that country's air is not that different. However, there wasn't any statistics, so that I cannot believe. She also said that most of the jobs that people live in countryside was farmers. However, there was also no statistics and no believable evidence. And she said there are part-time jobs all the time, so that there are more jobs and earn more money. However, for the part-time jobs, the CEOs can fire them anytime and we don't earn much money. And she said that police stations everywhere, so it is safer. However, I have argument for that. Our second signpost is crime rate. According to the Seoul Police Station, NSO, crime rate has been increased mostly in cities. The crime rate has been raised 3.3 times. And according to Metropolitan Police Program, they say that violent crime per 100 residents, in the city there was 3,000 problems. However, in the suburbs, which is same as the countryside, there was only 1,000. So it is about 3 times difference. Also, to the property crime, city was 8,000 problems, and suburbs, which is country, it had 3,000 crimes. So it is similar to the violent crimes, about 3 times difference. You will know the story, Country Mouse and the City Mouse. They show that in cities they have lots of more things. However, it is more dangerous. You said that in the cities, in the countryside, we don't have much things to do. However, because there is no demand. Without demand, building things unnecessary is just a waste of money. Thank you for listening.
Speaker has spoken for 2 minutes and 43 seconds. It's not rising to the Now the third speaker from the government side, the government will please rise and make the speech.
Good afternoon. My name is Luna and I am the government lead. We are proving that city life is better than country life. I will rebut the opposition's argument point by point. But first, I redefined the definition based on my Prime Minister's definition. Moving along, the leader of the opposition said that he rebutted my Prime Minister's argument. He said, countryside is healthy, so there is no hospital, and it is true. But I cannot understand because health is not only about environment, and it is also about serious diseases like heart attack, and environment doesn't relate to our health directly, but like heart attack relates to our health very directly like that. We have to go quickly to a hospital. Have you ever heard golden time? Golden time is very, very important and can save patients' life. Country doesn't have many hospitals, so it takes much time. So we can't say country is healthier than city. Also, leader of the opposition said we can in cities air is too much polluted but he didn't state when the survey was happened, so I cannot believe when that his state is new or old. So I cannot believe this state. Also, the deputy leader of the opposition said, so their crime rate has increased and violent crime happens in city, but he also don't state when the survey was happened. So I cannot believe his state. In conclusion, we have presented and proven 3 strong points. We have given evidence that proves each and every point and they show how they relate and bring us to the conclusion. With the motion on the floor of this house, city life is better than country life. Must be passed. Thus, we support the motion and demand that it be passed. Oops.
The speaker has spoken for 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Now the last constructive speaker from the opposition side, is rising to this speech.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen judges. My team strongly believes that country life is better than city life. We feel like this because living country is more healthier than living in city. Also, crime rate of country is far more lower than living in the city. I will start my rebuttal. Opposition thinks that the environment doesn't relate much with health. However, they had no statistics. Also, environment can cause heart disease or lung cancer and the other diseases. So it has much relationship with health. Also, living in the country is more healthier than living city. It is because, like find this, 2,000 people die because of London smoke. Also, it can cause cardiovascular diseases and respiratory organ diseases. Also, mortality increased 12% when they live in city. Also, there are dirty air quality too. According to the KAQ, city has more dirty air quality than country. Also, sodium chloride can cause heart diseases or lung cancer or other diseases. Second, I will tell you about crime rate. According to the Seoul police station, past 20 years, crime rate rise 33%, especially in city. That means crime rate in country. Crime rate is lower than the crime rate of city. According to also the opposition team said we don't know when does it make, so they cannot believe. However, according AKQ always they survey every day and they make every day. So it is very trust resource. For this reason, our team strongly believe that living in the country is healthier than living in the city. Thank you for listening to the presentation.
Thank you. Speaker has spoken for exactly 3 minutes. I would like to call upon the opposition whip from the opposition side as far as this speech.
opposition, and I have no doubt that our team is gonna win. First, for the proposition Prime Minister, she said that in the cities there are many access to many things. However, we couldn't believe because there was no statistics. I think that signpost is persuasive. However, there wasn't statistics. Also, our leader of the opposition talked about the health, which is very believable and with statistics. And the deputy prime minister said about pesticides, and the country is not clean. However, there wasn't really statistics. All of the propositions signposts were just things from opinions from the human brain. So, and you guys talked about our evidences when the evidence was made. However, you guys really didn't have the evidence. But how can you guys talk to us that about our evidence is made? So, I strongly believe that we are gonna win. Living in the country is healthier and with a low crime rate, and living healthy and long is good for our brain and our health. Thank you for listening.
Okay, the speaker has spoken for 1 minute and 37 seconds. Now, last speaker of this debate, the government reply from the government side. Please rise and close the debate.
The motion on this floor is, this House agrees that city life is better than country life. We, the government team, has clearly shown you three reasons that support this motion. First, we have more services. Second, we have more job opportunity. And last, it is safe in city. On the other hand, the opposition has argued that country has cleaner air. They also talk about crime rates. Their arguments are wrong because the leader of the opposition, when he was making a rebuttal, he said, I did not give any evidence, but I gave my evidence when I was making my speech. So that means they weren't listening at all. And we had better teamwork because we had more connection. And the opposition whip did more summarizing than rebuttal. And I think we had better manner because when our whip was making the speech and when she was over, the deputy leader of the opposition was doing like this. I saw that. So I think our manner was better. So our team has clearly won this debate.
Thank you. So all the debaters, please rise and cross the podium and shake hands.